Know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Why do you compare yourself to anyone else? If you don't compare yourself to anyone else, you will be what you really are. The more you know yourself, the more you can know others. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. It is a good thing to see ourselves as others see us. We may try as much as we want, but we will never be able to know ourselves fully, especially our worst side. This can happen only if we are not angry with our critics, but accept without offense whatever they say. Forget everything you know about yourself. Forget everything you ever thought about yourself. Begin as if you knew nothing. In each of us, there is another being that we do not know. He speaks to us through dreams and lets us know that he sees things very differently from what we believe we are. They may live at the same address, but the man who comes home is always different from the one who went out in the morning. Your real self may be hiding somewhere. Look for it within. When you find yourself, you can freely be what you want to be. Put aside the book, the tradition, the authority, and take the road to discover yourself. Finding oneself and one's path is like waking up on a foggy day. Be patient, and presently the fog will clear and that which has always been there can be seen. The path is already there to follow. Not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves. If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. To find yourself, you must first lose yourself. What we know about ourselves is only a part, and perhaps a very small one, of what we are without knowing it. The more you know yourself, the more clarity there is. Self-knowledge has no end. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. When you fight yourself to discover the real you, there is only one winner. In China, they say, the serpent, knowing itself, strikes suddenly. It means that if you are convinced that your actions are part of your nature, you must not hesitate. When you look someone straight in the eye, you are forced to look at yourself. Your real self may be hiding somewhere. Look for it within. When you find yourself, you can freely be what you want to be. The time when most of you should withdraw into yourself is when you are forced to be in a crowd. It is in solitude, free from any kind of conditioning, that each of us can find ourselves and fully know ourselves. You cannot dream yourself into a character. You must hammer and forge yourself one. I think that somehow we learn who we really are and then live with that decision. Each man's life represents a road toward himself. A man travels the world over in search of what he needs and returns home to find it. To find yourself, think for yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. What we know about ourselves is only a part, and perhaps a very small one, of what we are without knowing it. The pains, the disappointments, and the melancholy are not made to make us unhappy and take away our value and dignity, but to mature. Know thyself, and you will know the universe and the gods. You're always with yourself, so you might as well enjoy the company. Men go abroad to wonder at the heights of mountains, at the huge waves of the sea, at the long courses of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular motions of the stars, and they pass by themselves without wondering. If you know the enemy and yourself, your victory is certain. If you know yourself but not the enemy, your chances of winning and losing are equal. If you do not know the enemy and do not know yourself, you will succumb in every battle. There is no point in looking for someone to complete you. No one completes anyone. You have to be complete on your own to be happy. One's own self is well hidden from one's own self. Of all mines of treasure, one's own is the last to be dug up. You've got to know yourself so you can at last be yourself. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery. Remember, the greatest adventure is the one within. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Keep exploring, stay curious, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. See you in the next video.